I've made a lot of mistakes in my life. It's impossible not to. On January 21st, the third day of writing the musical, the day this monologue and the next song were written, I had an appointment with my endocrinologist. Starting maybe January 18th, the day before I started the musical, my right arm was twitching a little bit. Nothing big. It wasn't hurting. It wasn't big enough for anyone else to notice, so I decided, I don't really need to bring this up. But would you tell me that's a mistake? I mean, it could possibly, ever so slightly possibly, be a sign of some grave illness. But I finished this whole musical that weekend. It was 5 days long. If I'd been sent to a doctor who sent me to a specialist, who sent me to another doctor who told me it wasn't a big deal to have a little twitch after drinking coffee, I wouldn't have finished. And if I'm going to see myself as my generation's Jonathan Larson, there's also the point that when he went to the doctors with a weird pain, they misdiagnosed him twice, missed his Marfan syndrome completely, filled his stomach with air, and gave him painkillers to shut him up. He died at 35, on January 25th, the day after I finished this musical, of an aortic dissection. It was the day of Rent's debut off-Broadway preview performance. Thanks, docs. Pain can inspire creativity. On January 19th, I woke up around 3 in the morning with a horrible cramp in my right leg. My first thought, that cramp is in G minor. I've started giving my pain key signatures. Pain can destroy creativity, though. I had my finger pricked at the doctor's. It made me hurt to play piano. I got a flu shot in my left arm, so even though the twitching in my right arm stopped completely that day, my left was out of commission. I'd written 5 songs over the past 48 hours, but I only got 1 out that day. The one you're about to hear, actually. But there's no going back on mistake. That's the tough part of life. You can learn from your mistakes, but you can't go back to fix them. You can only try to help others avoid the mistakes you've made. One of my life's main vices is that I can only give advice. Well, sure, but that's what a mistake is, and I'd say there's actually something a little bit special about your actions actually having consequences. I mean, sometimes it can stuck for you or for everyone, but isn't making a mistake what life is all about? Maybe, but I mean, come on, Liam. If you could magically wipe away all your mistakes, wouldn't you?